Good morning students, how are you all? We will continue with explanation of chapter number 9, the living organisms and their surroundings, session number 6. In last sessions children, we have discussed about what is adaptation, right? Then we have discussed about habitat, we have discussed about adaptation, then we have discussed about components of the surrounding, in which we have learned about biotic and abiotic components. Biotic components are further classified into autotrophs, that is producers, heterotrophs, that is consumers, right? Then we have discussed about different surrounding like terrestrial region, grasslands. Now further we are going to learn about some aquatic habitat. Till now we have learned about terrestrial habitat, right? Now we are going to learn about some aquatic habitat. So first is ocean. Habitat is a place where organisms survive. So how organisms survive in oceans, ponds and lakes, in which we are having water. Land we have already discussed. Now we will discuss about water. So first is ocean. There are some animals like dolphins and whales that do not have gills. Now fish, we have already learned that fish is having gills through which it can breathe and respire. But dolphins do not have gills. So how they respire, children? They breathe in the air through the nostrils and blowholes that are located on the upper part of the heads. Means children, the dolphins and whales are having blowholes on their top, so they can live on land for some seconds, right? If we will remove normal fish from water, it will die immediately. But these fishes can live on land for some time, that is due to blowholes through which they can respire. They come out of water, they breathe in air and again they go inside the water. Next is ponds and lakes. Some aquatic plants are totally submerged in water. आपने देखा होगा कि जो plants है वो पानी में भी grow कर रहे हैं, उनके roots, stems से flowers से लेके सब parts पानी में submerged होते हैं, यानी उसके अंदर ही होते हैं. So how they can survive, children? All plants of such plant grow under water, right? So they usually grow inside water only, but naturally they are having some wax coating so that the stems and root does not get spoiled into the water as they are growing inside water. Frog usually have ponds as their habitat. Frog can stay both under water as well as on land. Now we will take example of frog. Frog जो होता है वो ज़्यादातर पॉन्ड में रहते हैं. अब पॉन्ड के अंदर भी वो रहते हैं और बाहर की तरफ भी वो रहते हैं, right? So the frog is an habitat which can respire on land also and it can respire in water also. So this was about ocean, ponds and lakes. Now next part of the chapter which we are going to discuss is characteristics of living beings. अब जो living beings होते हैं वो non living beings से कैसे अलग होते हैं, उनके कुछ characteristics होते हैं जो हम आगे के टॉपिक में कवर करने वाले हैं. So living beings grow. सबसे पहला character जो है that is growth. Now children, when you were small, if you compare your body with the small age, what will happen? You can see a drastic change. Day by day you are growing. So growth is a characteristics differentiate the living organisms. Okay? जो growth है वो characteristics ऐसी है कि जो living organisms से हमें differentiate करती है. Because living organisms cannot grow further. जैसे कि हमने एक पेन ले लिया, so that pen if you keep in your compass box for many years, the size and shape of the pen will remain as it is. अब उसके सामने आपने छोटा पपी ले लिया या तो फिर कुछ पौधे ले लिए, फॉर एग्जाम्पल प्लांट्स. Day by day they will grow. If you will talk about human beings, they are also growing. So one thing is clear, children, that living organisms grow. Now why do they grow? We grow because the cell inside our body multiply. यानी हमारे बॉडी जो है वो सेल से बना होता है. जब वो सेल्स मल्टीप्लाई होते हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल our body is made up of different cells. So as in how children we grow, the cell of the body multiplies. As in how it multiplies, the growth starts in our body and we grow day by day. वैसे ही plants में भी cells multiply होते हैं, animals में भी होते हैं. That is why living organism always grow. Next characteristic is living being reproduce. अगला जो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है वो क्या है? लिविंग बीइंग रिप्रोड्यूस करता है, राइट? सो ऑल ऑर्गेनिजम्स रिप्रोड्यूस और प्रोड्यूस देयर ओन काइंड. यानी ह्यूमन बीइंग्स जो है वो चाइल्ड को बर्थ देते हैं, राइट? तो वो उसके पेरेंट्स की कॉपी होती है. कुछ प्लांट लेते हैं हम, उसके सीड्स हमने सॉइल के अंदर डाले तो सेम प्लांट बाहर आता है. अब जो काउ है वो अपने यंग वंस को बर्थ देता है, तो उसमें से भी एक काउ बन जाती है जब वो ग्रो हो जाते हैं, राइट? सो दे प्रोड्यूस देयर ओन काइंड्स. मोस्ट ऑफ द प्लांट वी सी अराउंड अस रिप्रोड्यूस प्रोड्यूसिंग सीड्स. अब हम प्लांट्स की बात करते हैं तो प्लांट्स क्या करते हैं? उनके अंदर सीड्स ग्रो होते हैं और वो सीड्स वापस हम जब सॉइल में डालते हैं तो वापस हमें न्यू प्लांट मिलता है, राइट? सो दे ऑल्सो रिप्रोड्यूस. Some animals like man, cow, horse, cat, etc. produce young ones which are like small copies of themselves. अब हम ह्यूमन बीइंग्स की बात करेंगे. ह्यूमन बीइंग्स डॉग को तो बर्थ नहीं देते हैं. ह्यूमन बीइंग्स जो है वो अपनी कॉपी के छोटे पीस को बर्थ देते हैं. That is why children, when you are small, everyone will tell that you look like your father or like your mother, right? Because you get both the characteristics of father and mother. In some animals like fish, insect, frogs, lizards, etc. reproduce by laying eggs. अब कुछ animals ऐसे होते हैं जो eggs lay करते हैं और उसमें से उनके young ones होते हैं, जैसे कि hen, lizards, frogs. They lay egg and they give birth to young ones. जब egg mature हो जाता है तो वो टूट के उसमें से उसके young ones बाहर आते हैं, right children? So I hope that today's session is clear with you. Today we have discussed about some aquatic habitat. In that we have discussed about ocean, ponds and lakes and some characteristics of living beings. In that we have discussed about growth and reproduction. In next session, we will discuss about some more characteristics of living beings, like living beings move, right? So, children, we complete our session. In next session, we will discuss further about more characteristics of living beings. Thank you and have a nice day, children.